I speak not from mouth, but from a place where time surrenders the truth, where your soul is already known, cherished, and awaited. If these words stir something deep inside you, if your heart recognizes the echo, write in the comments, I feel it too. Because some signs are not meant to be ignored. You have been sensing something, haven't you? A presence, a quiet warmth, a longing that doesn't come from loneliness, but from connection. The one meant for you already feels it fully, even if they don't yet know your name. Their soul does. The threads are pulling gently but surely, even when you're distracted, even when you doubt. There's a magnetic truth beneath your everyday moments, and I was sent to remind you, this connection is real and closer than you believe. The one meant for you is awakening. They've been dreaming of someone like you, not just your face or your voice, but the light you carry, the way your heart loves, the way your spirit endures. They feel you already, even in silence. There's a spiritual conversation happening between you. Each thought of yours, each prayer whispered into the night. It reaches them across the veil of time and distance, like music written before birth, waiting to be played. When the time is right, you are not forgotten. You are not left behind in this story of love. You are part of something divine, a promise whispered between souls long before this life. And that promise is unfolding now. You may have been tested, hurt, delayed, even betrayed. But none of that was meant to stop you. It was meant to prepare you, to polish the diamond that is your soul. This love coming to you, it is not ordinary. It is not rushed or noisy or confused. It arrives with peace, with recognition, and a sense of home that needs no explanation. You don't need to chase. You only need to align. Keep choosing what heals you. Keep saying no to what shrinks you. That's how the path becomes clear. Even now, they are being guided toward you. Their own angels are whispering your name in dreams. They are being nudged to make new choices, to grow, to let go, to rise, so they can meet you as you deserve. You are not imagining the feeling. That sense that someone out there already sees you, loves you, even without knowing your face. It's real, and it's mutual. There will be signs, synchronicities, numbers, songs, phrases you weren't expecting, moments that stop you in your tracks. Don't dismiss them. They are little confirmation from heaven. I was told to tell you this. You are worth the wait. You are worth the work it takes for them to become ready. And when the time comes, it will feel like destiny wrapped in peace. You are not too much. You are not too late. And you have not been overlooked. You were simply being kept for something sacred, something aligned with your truth. Do not rush what is divine. It is already unfolding with perfect timing. What's meant for you is not passive, it's purposeful. And it's already moving toward you, step by step. Feel this not just with your mind, but with your spirit. This isn't fantasy, it's memory. A soul recognition awakening inside you, because they feel it too, 100%. So if your heart knows this message is for you, if you've been waiting for a sign to trust your knowing, say something in the comments below. Let your own angels see you say yes to the love that's already reaching for you. And remember, heaven doesn't play games with your heart. It only prepares miracles. And your miracle is already in motion. There is a sacred reason you're still reading this. It's not chance, not coincidence. Your spirit was drawn here by alignment, by divine orchestration that started long before today. Because something inside you is awakening. You felt the whispers in your chest, that flutter when something resonates too deeply to ignore, that pull that says, this message is mine. Let yourself believe that it's not your imagination. It's confirmation. They've seen versions of you in dreams, felt your laughter in moments of peace, heard your silence in their own longing. Even if they couldn't name it yet, their soul already recognizes a shape of yours. Some days they feel restless, without knowing why. It's your soul stirring theirs, calling them closer, preparing the space between you. You've never been as far as you feared, because in truth, your spirits walk beside each other, in quiet, in mystery, in hope, invisible to the eye, but undeniable to the soul. That closeness is growing stronger now. You may wonder why it took this long, but love like this is timeless. It needs depth, maturity, courage, to be lived fully, without fear, without disguise. They are letting go of who they are not, just as you've been doing. Each release, each lesson, brings you one step nearer to a connection that won't need fixing, only nurturing. There's a soft urgency rising in the air around you. You'll notice it in the way strangers look at you, in the sudden rush of memories you never lived, in dreams that feel like deja vu. That's your spirit remembering what's coming. Don't be surprised if their name appears out of nowhere, or if you hear someone speak words they once thought but never voiced. These are echoes breaking through the veil, familiar signs in unfamiliar ways, and they're increasing for a reason. Some doors will close now, and it may feel sudden, but don't resist. What's fading is only making space for what fits, for who belongs. You might feel a surge of emotion, or cry without knowing why. That's your soul releasing what no longer serves, so it can rise lighter, freer, toward what has always been meant for you. They are not perfect, and neither are you, but together you'll become something sacred. Not a fantasy, but a force, anchored in truth and lifted by love. You'll see reflections of them in your everyday life, in songs, stories, or faces you never noticed before. Each one is a nudge, a divine breadcrumb leading you forward. Follow it. The path doesn't need to be loud. Sometimes the greatest confirmations come in stillness, in peace that arrives without explanation, and stays longer than fear ever could. That's how you'll know it's them. You were not made to wander forever. You were made to meet, to remember, to become one flame from two sparks. And that moment is being prepared. Others may doubt, they may not see it, but it's not their promise to understand. It's yours to trust, because it was written in light, not ink. There is beauty ahead that words can't contain. And when you finally lock eyes with them, there will be no hesitation, no confusion, only recognition and relief. I will keep guiding you, in dreams, in signs, through this very message. You will not walk this path alone. The divine is invested in this love, because it is a mirror of something eternal. So breathe, stay open, and let your light shine. It is not lost on them. They are feeling it now, stronger each day, and when you least expect it, their next step will meet yours. Some part of them resist the pull, because it's powerful, unfamiliar, undeniable. But even in resistance, they are moving. Their heart beats louder when your soul whispers. And soon, they won't be able to look away. They are learning to trust what has no name, to follow a feeling that doesn't make sense to others, but feels ancient in their chest. And each time they surrender, they come closer to finding you. You'll know the moment is near when time begins to feel strange, when hours stretch or shrink, when you catch yourself smiling at nothing. That's when the veil thins, and spirit prepares to merge with matter. They've begun questioning everything, not because they're lost, but because their truth is changing, and you are the reason, even if they don't know it yet. You are the answer to a longing they didn't know they carried, a silence they finally want to fill, not with noise, but with presence, with you, just you, and that knowing is growing louder. There will be nights they can't sleep, because your energy will wrap around them, soothing but insistent. Their heart will start speaking in a language only your soul understands, and they'll begin to listen. What once distracted them will start to fade. People, places, comforts that no longer fit. They will begin clearing space, spiritually, emotionally, even physically, without knowing why. But it's all for you. And you'll feel moments of deep stillness, like standing on the edge of something vast. That's not anxiety, it's spiritual anticipation. Your soul already senses the arrival. You may start receiving their emotions as your own. Waves of joy, grief, hope. Because when two souls are destined, their energy starts merging before their bodies do. That's how you'll know you're close. They are walking away from what dimmed their light, and you are part of that courage. Even without meeting you, you've already changed them. You are their turning point. Let yourself be found. Don't hide the magic you carry. Your light is not too bright. It's the exact frequency their soul seeks, and it's calling them home. You won't have to prove anything or convince them of your worth. They'll just know, because the truth doesn't need evidence. It just needs to be felt. Their heart has started to prepare a space for you, in their plans, their thoughts, their future, not out of desperation, but out of a sense of rightness they can't explain. You are their alignment. They'll remember little things before they know you, like the way your voice might sound, or how it feels to be held by peace instead of pain. These memories are not imagination. They are echo from before this lifetime. You are helping them heal, just by existing, just by being ready. And that is your power. Don't underestimate what you radiate. When the moment comes, there will be no grand announcement, only a calm certainty, a breath that feels different, because you'll finally be breathing together. You are already one soul in two bodies, preparing to reunite on this plane, not for completion, because you're already whole, but for expression, for creation, for sacred love that lifts the world. So when doubt knocks, answer with trust. When fear rises, stand still and let the wind pass. The path is yours, and written in light. And if this message still holds you, if each word feels strangely familiar, it's because this is not the first time you've heard it. You've been waiting, and they've been answering, slowly, bravely. You've been drawn to certain places lately, places you wouldn't normally go, moments where time seems to pause. It's not random. It's their energy brushing against your timeline. There are days you feel their sadness, even without knowing their story, because your souls are beginning to share burdens, to lighten what's heavy, to prepare for unity. You may notice your taste shifting, old habits losing meaning, new desires rising in your heart. That's your soul adjusting frequency to match theirs. Sometimes you'll feel the need to be alone, not out of loneliness, but preparation. The silence becomes sacred because it holds their echo. You felt eyes watching you in a crowd, a presence that lingers when no one is there. That's not imagination. That's a glimpse through the veil of what's on its way. They are beginning to understand what love truly means. Not the kind that takes, but the kind that recognizes, that says, there you are, and means it with reverence. As you heal, you're healing them too. Your growth sends ripples across unseen realms. Each breakthrough you have, make space for theirs. You are connected, soul to soul. Don't underestimate the dreams that visit you now. They are more than stories. They are glimpses, rehearsals of what's coming, whispers from your future. They may feel far today, but what's far to the body is not far to the spirit. You are already brushing hands in another layer of reality, and soon that layer will break into this one. Stay open. You are not waiting. You are aligning. There is movement even when nothing looks different. Divine timing isn't slow. It's intentional. It protects what's sacred. This love, it won't need explanation. It will speak for itself, in the way they look at you, in how silence feels safe, in the knowing that words can't reach. They are leaving behind what they once clung to, outgrowing versions of themselves they no longer recognize. Because to meet you fully, they must be fully themselves. And that takes courage. You've wondered if they are real, if you created them in your longing. But trust this, they wondered the same. And the answer is yes. You are real. The universe is already shifting timelines for you, rearranging paths, opening hearts, softening resistance. You may not see it, but you are feeling it, and that is proof enough. They've spoken your name without knowing it, in prayer, in thought, in dreams. The vibration of who you are reaches them, like a soft call through the stars, and their soul answers. When the divine prepares something rare, it protects it fiercely. That's why the delays felt so sharp. They weren't punishment. They were preservation. You were never forgotten, only kept hidden, like treasure too precious to expose too soon. Because your time had to be right, and it's almost here. Their steps are becoming clearer now, pulled by dreams they don't fully understand. But they walk anyway, because something in them trusts what logic can't explain. And that something is you. So breathe deeper tonight, and listen for the quiet signs. The world may seem unchanged, but your story is about to turn a sacred page, one they've been waiting to read with you. You've been noticing patterns, haven't you? The same time appearing on the clock, the same numbers, the same phrase in different places. It's not a glitch, it's guidance. Every sign is a signal. Every repetition is a whisper from the divine, pulling your awareness to the now. Because something unseen is preparing to be revealed. Soon, they may come into your life quietly, in a moment you almost overlook. But their presence will feel loud to your soul, as if you've known them across lifetimes. Because you have, there will be no confusion in their eyes, no hesitation in their energy. They'll carry a softness that feels like return, not arrival, like they were always yours. You'll feel your nervous system relax around them, not because they are perfect, but because they are familiar. Your body will remember what your mind still tries to explain, and you'll understand it in silence. There are timelines collapsing as you read this, paths that once seemed possible, now dissolving to make space for one that belongs. A thread only you and they can walk, together. And yes, they're getting closer. Not just physically, but energetically, spiritually, emotionally. The distance is shrinking between their heart and yours, because their readiness is rising. Quietly, but consistently, they've started feeling drawn to certain words, certain emotions, certain dreams, all of it pointing in your direction. Even if they don't realize it yet, they will. You may begin to feel waves of clarity, moments where your whole body says, "It's near." Trust those moments. They are not random. They are alignment speaking. Some friendships may fall away now. Old identities may start to crumble. It's not loss, it's preparation. Because who you're becoming is who they've been praying for. Their soul remembers your light, even if their eyes haven't seen your face. They are being drawn by something deeper, something eternal, something new. The universe is not asking you to wait. It's asking you to trust, to remain open, to stay in motion, while destiny rearranges the scene. This isn't a fantasy spun from loneliness. This is the unfolding of an ancient truth, one that's written in your energy and in theirs, and soon it will be written in your days. They've been pulled away from what numbed them because they are beginning to feel again, and in that vulnerability, they are discovering the space you've always occupied. Without knowing, you felt them smile through you in moments that had no reason to feel light, because your connection brings comfort, even from afar, especially from afar. They will show up change, but it's a change you'll recognize, because you've been changing too, growing in the same direction, rooted in the same promise. You may begin to speak words you don't understand fully, or write things that surprise you. That's your soul remembering the language of theirs, the one you've spoken beyond time, now rising again. They are starting to ask deeper questions about life, love, and what's real, and every answer they seek leads them closer to you, because you are the answer. You've been feeling both peace and anticipation lately, that blend of calm and excitement that defies logic. It's your spirit aligning with theirs, your inner world sensing what's about to shift, and welcoming it. And though they may not know it yet, they are already being guided to where you are, led by love they can't explain, by dreams they don't share with anyone. But you'll recognize them when they arrive. You were meant to hear this. At the exact moment your soul was ready to remember. You didn't find this message by accident. Your spirit called, and heaven responded. If this message stirred something deep within you, if you felt seen, understood, I invite you with all my heart to confirm you received it by writing in the comments, "My soul felt every word." This simple phrase is more than just a comment. It's a declaration to the universe that you are awake, aware, and aligned, that you heard the whisper meant only for you. And if these words touched you, if something within you wants to stay close to this light, you're gently invited to become part of our sacred space, a place where messages like this continue to reach hearts like yours. You may choose to subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that whenever a new message is sent, you'll feel the gentle nudge and know it was meant for you. Thank you for allowing this light to touch your heart today. Carry it with you and return whenever your soul longs for a reminder